What I appreciated is that even though they had a very strong vision and a very strong motivation and strategic view for the company, they were also very eager to listen to experienced people like us and most of the board members. Actually, one of the other things is that the board is a very diverse board with people of experience. And I think that brought a lot of wisdom and advice to the founders. So this mix of two extremely determined and young and dynamic bright founders, together with a board composed of mixed nationalities and mixed experience, I think that was a great experience. I enjoyed it very much. I'm a bit sad to have to leave this board at the time where UnaBiz is finally taking off. It's a very interesting point, because when you look at most other startups, usually in Southeast Asia, they are either purely Asian or founded by Westerners, Europeans or American people in Asia. And around them, they build a team which is very much European as well. What is remarkable in UnaBiz, this is also visible at the management team and the core team of UnaBiz level, is this cultural mix between Singaporean and European, and especially French. And I think this double culture between French and Asian brought a lot of value. Both the founders are bicultural, I would say, but the team also comprises a lot of various nationalities from Asia and from Europe. And I think that helps a lot to understand both the needs of the market and the clients in Southeast Asia, to have these Asian roots, I would say, but also to bring in a technology like Sigfox, which is a French technology. And this will also allow UnaBiz to venture out of Asia more easily. UnaBiz has been successful first starting in Singapore and Taiwan, of course, and then more recently in Japan. And I think that the Japanese opportunities are extremely important for the international development of UnaBiz. But I think UnaBiz is also getting traction now much beyond Asia, because UnaBiz has been the only one being able to demonstrate commercial success with an end-to-end IoT solution like what they are doing in Japan. And I think this model is exportable way beyond the Asian border. And in that context, the European culture, the French culture in the UnaBiz founders and the team contributed to the initial success of UnaBiz, but also will contribute even more strongly to the future expansion and success of UnaBiz beyond Asian borders. Yeah, it's a very special time for me, because after more than 16 years in Southeast Asia, as you said, I will be going back to Paris, starting a new job at NG headquarters on the 1st of September. So it was not an easy decision, but yeah, sometimes you have to take such decisions. And of course, I will miss the vibrant ecosystem of Southeast Asia. I will miss the dynamism of the UnaBiz team, of course, especially since I'm leaving at a time where UnaBiz is really taking off. When we took UnaBiz 4 years ago, and when I came on board a bit more than 2 years ago, UnaBiz was still a young lady growing up and a bit unstable. But now UnaBiz is a mature young adult and ready to conquer the world. And I think if I have an advice, is just to keep going the way you've been doing. Remain focused on a clear strategy, both in terms of technology and targeted geographies. Continue with your dynamism, keep your specific multicultural mix in the company. Keep listening to your white hair, wise board members from time to time. And I think there will be a lot of opportunity. So keep going, stick to your strategy, which has proven to be successful. Try to replicate it and scale it outside of Asia, which I know the management of UnaBiz is already looking at. And even if I'm in Paris, NG remains as a shareholder of UnaBiz. So I will be very interested in following up what's going on. And I hope to see one day the UnaBiz flag in Europe in the near future. And I will be very happy to assist on that as much as I can from Paris. And thank you again for welcoming me in your board and for listening to me sometimes, even though I'm an expert in IoT. I learned a lot from you, and I hope you continue your successful journey. Thank you. Yeah, so Philippe obviously is a very good complement to Henry, because he's not only a great technical expert, but he is able to put simple words in front of the technology to explain it to investors, to clients, etc. So not only is he able to, I think, drive the technological progress and developments of UnaBiz in the right direction, but he's also able to make it relevant to the market and to present it to people like me who don't know anything about IoT, for example. Between the technology passion of Philippe and the business drive and the entrepreneurship drive of Henry, I think this combination is great for the success of UnaBiz.